Oh, climb it up, please. Right, we're back. Right, okay.
You want baubles? You give me coin, you get all the baubles you want.
I noticed this when I was selling things. I found this book about imp spray. Can you do anything with it? The imp snatches the book from you and starts flipping through the pages, starting from the end and working his way to the beginning.
Can't read, dumb ground stink. You forget? You forget?
The imp exchange with both claws to rip the book in half, but only succeeds in warping the binding.
You want imp spray? You want it so badly, eh? Here, you collect it.
Ready, aim, fire! He aimed the lip of the bottle just in time to intercept the blast of hot imp effluvia. The smell of rotten eggs and lamp oil, just as with a pinch of cinnamon. Mercifully it misses your face, but a fine layer coats everything else. You feel moist and unwell. Fetid spray glances back, you wearing a playful grin.
Enjoy spray, ground stink. First one's free. Lots more where that came from.
It's a bomb you can throw at enemies that stuns them. The spray is over for sale. Why didn't you just didn't say anything? No, I want to know, but why you collecting your own spray?
Maybe because dumb ground stinks keep buying it?
Guess I'll buy some imp spray. Oh my god, was he really selling his own imp spray in the shop? That's all shit I sold him. He knows my money's jumped up. Now where's this potion of imp spray? Whatever. Now let's go exhaust some dialogue now.
You return with news, I hope.
Do you know anything about this place? The hall's obscured.
Were the situation we find ourselves in not so dire, I'd be climbing the archive's bookshelves at this very moment, searching for the bottom. It must have a bottom. Everything does.
For all the horror this place holds, I suspect it still holds much we might learn from too.
Very well.
And 10.
You didn't lose the scroll, did you? Because I didn't make a copy. Do you need one?
What do you know about Wild's body?
If there was a day in Wizard College when they talked about god bodies, I might have slept through it. Based on what we've seen, I'd say Maura used this place to nail down her tentacle spells. Lucky her, there's tons of inspiration here.
You really want to awaken the Titan?
What? The prospect of sending a mountain of eyes and tentacles to wrestle Aethys isn't enticing enough for you? Wouldn't it be boring to let a body like that molder and rot? I think we can do better. I think Aora deserves better. Even if it knocks over a castle or two, I think the fun will justify the cost.
Says a wizard who clearly ain't ever had a castle.
The hand that cult manages the halls obscures, correct?
I'd be surprised if most of the hand even knows that this place exists. They want the world to think they write travel guides and circulate pamphlets of local history. It gets shady when you read past the margins. Things don't always add up. Not even the hand could tell you which facts they edited for convenience's sake, which ones they spelled out, and which ones they spelled wrong. And this could be where it all happens.
How do you separate facts from the hand's version of facts?
That is a head-scratcher. I suppose the solution is to be skeptical. You have to ask yourself, how much do you trust anything in a book? Does a story become more true because someone paused to write it down? I should really charge for discourse this engaging.
Bostenago, you couldn't pay me to listen.
If we're to be indulging outsized egos, I'd rather listen to Isilmir's prattle.
Well done, I love. What's the hand's objective?
If they ever had one, you can bet they've changed it a dozen times over the years. Anyone who wants to control information on that scale wants to engineer society. Whatever they plan on doing with that power, you can bet they'll lose control over it in the end. You don't keep something like a society constrained to just one vision.
Lingraf, what do you think of the hand?
Some speak of the Hand Occult as hyper-competent masters of four-dimensional Hazatoa, when they know of them at all. In truth, the Hand's operations are haphazard and ill-executed. We know they exist because they inevitably leave evidence of their work wherever they go. That they succeed in spite of themselves is hardly evidence of the Hand's competence.
Consult, any experience with the Hand Cult?
Amateurs. Time and again, their agents showed up at my doorstep and wormed their way into my confidence, hoping to sabotage my research. I sent them home with bags of their own teeth, as a parting reminder that my time is precious and my patience thin.
Ask away. You know me, I'm an open book with plenty of pictures.
How did you become an archmage?
My father donated to all the best colleges. I earned a couple of free degrees until I found something I was actually good at.
Tain is an insult to the very concept of scholarship.
We all learn differently, my handsome friend. I got where I am by focusing on the things I do well and never challenging myself beyond that. Secret to success. I owe a lot to my father, including an apology. He always said he wanted an archmage in the family. Kinda backfired when I dropped the surname. It's just Tain now. Hi.
Any thoughts about your colleagues in the circle?
Arkemir is Arkemir. I'd be cranky too if I lived all alone in a spooky house.
Alright.
Leave it to me.
Okay. The honest mind's an empty cage.
What have we?
Oh. Well, I'll pick it up on the way back. Unless there's something I need for a quest. Shit. I better go back and get it. I like the way they can just keep their armor for the whole game and it'll still work just fine. But I changed it there to have a heavier fucking armor. Because if you max out your deflection and reflex and all that, you can really just ignore damage rating on your armor.
What have we?
Right, going back to see what I missed. It'd be nice if they had unique weapons as well. Like, or that, Celebrant gets a unique weapon. Adair just has a saber. Pallegina just has a great sword. Arlof has a unique scepter. So, would he have a unique saber if I started him differently? Like if I had a different backstory for him?
Sure.
Right, we were in here. We just killed off these mind flayers. Sanitized fanatic, redacted cutthroat. Then it said something about if
What have we here?
this section of the wall looks weaker than its surroundings, with bricks worn and the grout crumbling and patchy. A faded note pasted to the ancient brick stonework bears the gripping legend. This wall is no different from any other wall. Examine the wall. Further investigation of the wall reveals some vulnerable structural elements. A careful application of tools might weaken the barrier further. Hammer and chisel or pry bar. Pry bar the wall down. What
I
the
don't
act?
think this came from the world above. No, it was made here.
Don't move a muscle.
What the actual fuck is that? Magma Dragon Gizzard Stone? Sea Dragon Scale? That was a combination of Magma Dragon and Sea Dragon. And these are pacified things. Oh god, that is a max difficulty and I can just barely
Easily
make it.
done. Can't take all the credit.
Why not?
Oh, that's where the Vifrak will be. Holy shit, man. If you got a character good at stealth, you could probably get in without killing anybody.
Good thing I saw him first.
The hand took me from myself, there exists no other words for it. Pieces of me, the wee hours before they're gone, vanished into those screaming maws. Are they still there? Can I retrieve them, or have they been drained away into noble depths?
Good thing. Saw him first. Cannot whack him any harder.
Yeah.
Still get fun.
Oh, for the love of. Yeah, can you get Ishiza back up?
That's not very helpful. Into the fray.
I should get her the ability to revive Rogue Companion. Yeah, you like using Tane's orb, do you?
Still got it.
After him. I cannot whack him any harder.
Buon piacco, casita.
That's when the Ondra's fucking godlikes. Oh god, there's those tentacles. Berkana?
The stars are all wrong up there. I have to make them right again. Stars shooting past on all sides, weaving across the great void.
Casita, I know this prisoner, Bekarna. She presented her research to the Circle, but of course they laughed her out into the streets.
She tries to grasp something from the air by gently cupping it with both hands. When she opens her palms and finds them empty, she covers her eyes and starts quietly weeping. Give her a sapphire. Here, I caught this for you. Place the gemstone in her palm, she stares down, eyes wide in disbelief and gratitude. Then she shakes her head and gently passes you something in return. Ajaban, okay.
Kindness is so rare in this place. I don't know this sky. It doesn't have my stars. Can you help me find the sky again?
Her mind is broken. She cannot speak in plain terms. But her grasp on metaphor seems pretty sound.
Well, her sky is in grimoire, is it not? So here's a grimoire. She's touched the cover of the book. Her features twitch with momentary recognition, but confusion swiftly places it.
Those are my words, but not my stars.
Wrong book, I think. Maybe something with charts and pretty pictures will calm her down.
Okay. And by sky you mean what exactly?
This sky. The stars are all wrong up there. I have to make them right again.
You want me to fix your brain?
This prison, heights, understanding. Words are chained down. I am wrong inside. Only the stars can make me right again.
What happened to you?
A big hand snatched me away.
More metaphors. I can think of only one hand that fits the description.
The occult?
I learned a secret. A real big one, or maybe just the beginning of one. The hand didn't like that.
You reckon you mentioned a hand? Did the hand occult kidnap you?
Great big hand. This place. One finger, yes? Many hands. Many fingers.
Despicable. How many brilliant minds have they destroyed in service of their mission?
I'll return shortly.
Sure.
Marine Maritime Habitat. A sort of revealing crew mutiny project.
Why not?
So you can open that door without actually being able to go in. And this one's locked. No, it's not locked.
Sure.
Vicious Mind Pogra. Let's do something stupid.
Hey. Watch out.
Kai.
Yeah, okay. So as soon as you open that gate door, they're going to become hostile. Do they not realise they're in there then? Like, is that magic preventing them from seeing the door and they just think they're somewhere else? Like some big kind of fucking virtual reality suite. Run of holograms, okay. Let's go see, no, if it's not a grimoire, it might be in here somewhere then. Yeah, I will see Lengraf when I'm done. She can think it in Octane. Oh my god, I can see it down there. Look at that city. The bulbous pouch of glistening silk hangs from the thick cable of webbing that extends along the collections into the darkness.
Are we supposed to climb into this thing?
Some kind of Vithrak dumbwaiter. Perhaps we can make use of it.
You intend to put us in this sack, don't you?
Ishi, cut it out. You're gonna get all tangled up again.
Study the spider. As the sack gently sways either to either side, you notice a small spherical object and set into it. At first you make a mistake of a small solid black gem, but then it shifts and you find 8 eyes peering up at you from a fist-sized spider. Study it. It seems to be waiting instructions from you. If it harbours any ill will or duplicity, you can't suss it out from the artifacting features. Yeah, hello? Spider watches you expectantly. Gesture upwards. Or hope down. Take me to whatever's above.
This rat colony wouldn't have spread this far unless it was put to good use.
Oh, no, thank you, no.
Is Alof afraid of spiders?
Hoodoo.
Maya, could you shoot these?
Better try something else.
Oh.
We're not done yet.
Yeah, she's just getting knocked out really fast here.
That's it.
No mercy! After him!
Still got it.
Let's go! As you wish. After him! Let's go!
Okay, you gotta just spider as well. There's no nasty surprises. Stay next to Eddie and heal up.
You see that, Ishi?
We have to stop Ishii getting in first, because Ishii cannot tank as well as everybody else. But him falling over is less than everybody else, because he doesn't accumulate injuries.
Good thing. Saw him first.
Right, so what's over this way? Right, and what's this way then?
What did you find, Ishi?
Alright, so what's this way?
I see them. Let's go. To their eyes. Kinda stuck over here. This is futile.
Christina! Got a dragon in there. Or Drake.
Nice hit.
And then Tane's orb them.
This
did nothing.
Right, where's Draggy Boy?
I don't think I can pull that off. Quick, toss me something else.
Right, Fascina. Putting on Lord Drake, will you?
Need something stronger.
That mean I get another fireball? Yes, I do. Oh god damn it, you moved him right there.
No problem.
Just consider it fake. %5 chance to recast a spell a second time. Are you wearing any shoes? Yeah, let's give Aloe some salt slippers.
I'm honored.
Speak freely.
Ishi, you hang back. These two will go in first.
After him.
Oh, there's an adorable spider there.
There's a walloping.
Gift wrapper, armor rating, and health restored for 6 seconds. Yeah, we'll just clear things out until we find out where we're meant to be going. And this kind of looks like a colony nest, and that looks like a research station. Ishi, didn't I change you to be... That's her, change it through. Yeah, why do you keep putting yourself on aggressive?
Yeah.
Vidorio.
Let's go. You like that?
Tane's orb does a lot of good for Adair, and any other rogue like Alof who has death blows.
Got it.
No. Oh yeah, I was going to check on...
Speak freely.
Yes, please stay defensive, Ishi. Why do you default to aggressive?
What? We here.
Leave it to me.
Entrancing Days, that'll be for the fucking imp. But there's probably some book for fetid spray somewhere.
Hey, watch out. That's not very helpful.
Right. First get a Drake in there.
After him.
And then fire Chaotic Orb in there. Now let Adair get more damage in.
Can't get a clean hit.
Alright, can you revive me, Fascina?
This is futile. Wish I could done something.
Right, now...
Still got it.
Beyond sick.
Can't get a clean
Heal yourself up. Caesar, stop tanking.
No more of that.
Let's go.
Fascina, could you please walk up a bit
Something
closer?
stronger.
Alof, we're going to need to do something about all this.
Lava beyond sick. Hey, watch it with that.
Hey, Alof.
Lava beyond sick.
We need to find out which one of these fuckers is...
Where to the tops? Beyond sick. That's not very helpful. Ulu Zen. Right on target.
Everybody can get that luminary, get that luminary. Oh, you got left. Oh, that gets everybody.
That's it. This thing isn't doing the job. After him.
Alright.
If I must.
So we'll take a fucking rest there. Keep my perception up because that's probably keeping us alive.
Why not?
Soulbound robes. 10% crits to hits, 10% hits to grazes, and 10% grazes to miss. And it can soulbound with anybody. Okay. Let's try Adolf with them. Yeah, okay, we don't really need your 15% area effect. Alright, okay, let's give our Adolf these. Bind it to his wizard class. Examine and find Helder's horns in the collections. Okay.
I'll get that for you. Don't mention it.
Sure.
Remember yourself, Fion Lich. Remember your efforts for the Hand Occult. Remember their betrayal. What did you discover? What was that one secret too many? The Fion Lich got betrayed by his own Hand Occult.
Leave it to me.
And that just leads back down there.
Mind is she?
So, Fion Lich discovered a secret so great that not even the Hand Occult leader could keep his memory after discovering it. Sisak's nest. Was that one of the guys from the first game?
Oh, clumsy Kithy, disturb the web. Capture the interlopers.
A tall, spindly riffrack stands before you. His carapace is dull and grey, but his figure is no less menacing for the advanced age.
A free kithling stalks the nest, thoughtlessly killing Sisak's clutch. What is this one's purpose? Sisak asks.
I can speak like this if you prefer.
The kithling speaks properly, but its thoughts are clumsy, knotted weavings in Sisak's mind ear. No. The kithling will use mouth sounds. Sisak will listen with his body ear.
I was just exploring. Sisak clicks his mandibles disconsolately, and his spined head droops.
The kith is a meal escaped from the hoarder's nest. This one should have thought as much. Tender, juicy intruder cannot leave. Sisak must end its trespass. The contract says.
There's no reason this has to end in violence.
The kith seems confused. Sisak will humor it.
The fuck is this?
The sightless eye watches over Sisak's clutch, loves Sisak's clutch, gives this one fruitful layings and sweetest, juiciest morsels to eat. In exchange, Sisak kills the Kith intruders. But soon, Sisak's clutch will leave. This one needs only wait until the Hoarder is grown thick and strong and screaming. Sisak's progenitor even signed stupid, flimsy Kith paper that says so.
You mean this contract?
The Kith waves about the dead beast skin with much enthusiasm. Let Sisak read it, yes. The undersigned, and all successive generations thereof, do solemnly agree to protect this sanctum in perpetuity. But Sisak gets to leave. This one's progenitor told him, promised him they only need wait a few more generations. This stupid paper says we must stay? No!
Well, hope that helped.
This one's clutch will no longer trouble the Kith.
It gives me +3 insight and 10% hits to crits. Holy shit.
Sisak is grateful to the interloper for showing his clutch the true reading. Maybe they are not so smelly after all.
Where did I even get that? Is there anything else I can say to you?
Kith interloper gets its clumsy flat feet all over the beautiful perfect web. Sisak will humor it if it promises to stand at a distance. This one cannot abide the warm Kith's smell.
What do you know about the librarians?
The Kithling speaks of the sightless ones. They pluck from above Kith with minds full to brimming and lock them in cages. Their minds are void. Only the whisper of the many-eyed one resounds.
Okay, farewell. Does that mean they'll no longer attack me? Like under Cadnur, does that mean that any other frat kind will no longer attack me? Anyway, that's well over an episode time anyway, so we're going to go back here and end the episode, and then next time we're going to go continue exploring this place. Hopefully we'll find something. We'll see you then.